Excited this morning. I had to do it. Great morning to you. Great morning to the grind. Man, God is so good. Lord has been so good to all of us. The fact that we get up this morning, we were chosen to wake up, to have another chance at a new day, to put forth another effort towards what we want in our lives is a blessing in and of itself. I believe that we're walking in amazingness without knowing the amazingness that we're walking within. It can seem common, but it's not. We're in some great times right now. I got an opportunity this morning to do something I've been wanting to do for a good while. I got an amazing guest on this morning. We're going to be talking about what's going on here in Southern California, what's going on in the IE. If you know about the IE, we're talking about the largest county in the country, San Bernardino, and one of the biggest names out there putting it together. I'm going to save it for just a second before I bring her up, but I want to give her a public acknowledgement while I tell her privately, as instrumental as she is in helping people, opening doors for people that need a resource, a connection, some kind of word of encouragement. She's always available. When she's in something, she's in it. She's there. She's going to follow through. Her commitment is outstanding. And a friend, a business partner, I call her a partner in success as well. Connected to the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce. Her astute, that's a good word, right? Astute attentiveness to helping people in any project that the chamber puts together. She's first on deck to make sure it's signed up to do the work that it takes to make it come. Before we get going this morning, I'd like to get us going with, I call it mojo. Me and my main man, Mr. Neosha Morris, we call it mojo, that motivation. So if you're up this morning, you're blessed. You have a new opportunity to put the best foot forward towards what you want. You said you wanted some things. You said you wanted to do some things. You told some people that you were going to do some things, and it's your opportunity to put forth more effort than anybody else, because effort is your own. So if you're up, if you're just waking up and you kind of, sleepy-eyed a little bit and you're kind of thinking about what you're going to do, you may, consider it, getting up and getting on to the grind. Let me give you some inspiration on this morning before I bring up our amazing guest this morning. Get that laziness out. And we got an opportunity right now, and it's right now, to do what we haven't done before. It's a new day. Get up and get the best of it. Stand by.
One of the biggest contradictions of massive success is when people go to their moms, their dads, their brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend. They say, listen, one day the world's going to know who I am. One day I will have a Ferrari, the Lambo, the Rolls, the Bentley, the big house, the cars, the backyard with the big swimming pool and an elevator. I'm going to put the biggest parties. I'm going to be a millionaire one day. Yet, instead of staying at the office on Friday night, you call your friends and you go party. Instead of waking up Saturday morning to go to the gym, you sleep until 10 o'clock. Instead of reading the book on Sundays, you kick back and watch movies all day long. The reality is very simple. Those who win big, they do four things right. They sleep, sweat, grind, repeat. And they do it over and over and over again until their dreams become a reality.
If you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life, no matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
You still must grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing. I was grinding.
Every single day when you wake up, you got two options. You can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom. You can hit the snooze button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or you can look at that snooze button, kick that clock and get up and go pursue your dreams.
You need to walk through the mud and life, guys, if you ever want to get to the higher ground. The higher ground is where you look in the mirror and you have respect, and you went through the work, the sweat equity of it all. And the end product is something you travel, a legacy of life, that you put your signature to, that means something. You're not speaking hollow words. You're backing those motherfuckers up with action.
That's what lions do. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions hunt. That's what we do for a living.
I still grind. I love the grind. If you're competing in one of my businesses, I'm going to kick your ass because I'm going to outgrind you.
You have to be willing to work in places people don't see.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working. There's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you can have. So make that a motivation for you. And mental toughness says, not only do I climb that doggone mountain, I enjoy climbing the mountain. I get a kick out the mountain. I get a kick out the weights. I get a kick out of fatigue. I get a kick out of the grind. I get a kick out of it. You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different. We don't have forever. Let's not act like it. We're all going to die. And so I don't act like I'm going to live forever. So every opportunity I get, I murder it. Process driven. I love it. I'm about that life. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock. When I want to get up, when I don't. When I feel like it and I don't feel like, why? Because I'm process driven. I'm not feelings driven. Champions are not feeling driven. Champions don't get up when they want to. And if we're going to be champions, process driven. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
The man said, if we're going to be champions, we're going to stop when we're tired, not when we're done. We're going to go through the pain. We're going to take the rejection. We're going to take the no's. We're going to accept all the stuff that we got to go through to get there. And that's what it takes to get there. Somebody said, well, how long does it take? It takes as long as it takes. We have some technical difficulties there. I see, Luke, I've got this, our amazing guest, which I'm not going to reveal just yet, in the green room there. Virtual green room. I have not seen her be able to get that camera together. I got some things to tell you about that we've got going on. If you're out here in the Inland Empire area, you most definitely want to connect with the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce. And you gotta be out there at the Alliance, African American Advisory Alliance in Pomona, California there on November the 6th, man. We'll be out there. I'm honored to be selected to be able to share, to be able to just glean off of other leaders in the community and make an impact of any sort, of any kind. If you're in the area, man, drop by, stop by, say hi, let's talk about it. Let's put some projects together to make a difference in other people's lives. If we focus on putting things together that help other people, by default, what happens is we end up helping ourselves. And it's not about what comes back. It's about, well, how much can you give? How much can you commit to others? How long can you commit to helping others in what you do? I'm not saying service-oriented, running around trying to help people just because you want to help people. Help people with what you do. Put together workshops, think tanks, community organizations. Partner with other people that are doing things in your community that you think should be done. I love a quote by Machiavelli. He says, while living as we should, as we ought to, we're so far removed from living the way we ought to speak of the change, cause yourself harm or demise. Think of Martin Luther King, the people that do some amazing things in our lives that give us the opportunities of what we had. They stood up, they stood out, they got into good trouble, as John Lewis would say. And we get an opportunity to do the same when we connect with other people. Like the African proverb, when spiders unite, we can tie up a lion. When we unite, we can make an amazing impacts together. So if you get a chance again, drop by out there in Pomona, the Pomona Valley chapter of the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce. It's an honor to be invited to share. So if you have the opportunity to drop by, come on through there. Members free, non-members $10, little few eateries and things like that. But the impact of the information, I think, will be life-changing and community empowering. Now, got Ms. Lou in the background. If you will, we're going to take a quick break. And on the other side, hopefully we'll get over the technical difficulties and bring up our amazing guest this morning, because I'm fired up. And when you see this young lady right here, man, you will be too. We're going to talk about a few projects that's coming up. Stand by.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
Many of you have thought about it. Many of you have spoken about it. Some of you have acted on it. Now is the time to circulate wealth in the Black community, and we have the platform for it. Welcome to CirculateBlack.com. What's inside Circulate Black? A business directory, business social networking, an online marketplace, and business crowdfunding, all in one place right at your fingertips. Log on to CirculateBlack.com today and sign up for free. Let's all work together to circulate Black dollars among Black-owned businesses to build infrastructure and wealth in the Black community.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
It's right about that time. We got all the technical difficulties laid out. We're going to beat the odds. We're going to make a difference. And I'm going to bring this young lady up I've been telling you about all morning this morning. Again, if you're looking for a difference maker, you're looking for a chance to showcase who you are or what you do in the IE specifically right there, poetry, artists, anything you want to do. If you want to be connected to a source that opens that platform for you, you absolutely want to connect with this young lady right here. And I got to bring it up. We put some production together because She's amazing. Stand by. There you go, right there. We got her. There she is, Miss Lou Dowdy, Lou Productions. Good morning.
Good morning. Sorry, try to get my lighting together, but hopefully you guys can see.
You know what? On the grind, there's no apologies on the grind. See, on the grind, we make adjustments. We just get it done, and it's amazing to have you on, Miss Lou Dowdy, Lou Productions. You're doing things all in the IE.
So much. Thank you.
I think I've been sounding the bullhorn so wide. I'm like, who is this? Who is this? Right? But it's an honor to be able to have you on the show. And I want to give you the opportunity to tell people who you are, you know, what you do. Just introduce yourself there. And let's make an impact.
Well, first of all, thank you so much. I just give God the honor and the praise and the glory. You know what I'm saying? Without the Creator, I am nothing. And then I just want to give a shout out to you, KeJohnna. We always talk offline, this, that, and the other. Man, your tenacity, your drive, your ambition. You're such a go-getter, and I mean, a true grindologist, like that just rubs off on people. You know what I mean? You know how they say birds of a feather flock together. I mean, you definitely, people it should flock to you because of your presence and just what you do for individuals such as myself in providing the platform. But so thank you. For that. What's up, everybody? What's up, world? My name is Lou Dowdy. I am the CEO and founder of Lou Productions, which stands for Launching Unique Entertainment, which is an entertainment company based out of the Inland Empire. And we have been around, established for, I want to say, over close to almost 20 years. And what we do is provide platforms for aspiring artists to be able to showcase their gifts and their arts. The gifts and their talents, anywhere as KeJohnna has specified, from comedy shows to poetry shows. We do plus size model competitions. We do food truck competitions. We also do fashion shows. Anything that is entertainment wise, we pretty much try to have our hands in it to give people a platform. And one of the reasons is because coming up, I noticed that a lot of the happenings and opportunities were taking place way in LA. And a lot of people from the Inland Empire, may not have had resources to be able to, get to LA, to be able to do what they do. So boom, Lou Productions, we created it and just started putting on different events, anything from hip hop to R&B, old school, everything, pop, rock. And that's who we are as far as our Lou Productions side of the house.
That's amazing in itself. I was looking at your body of work there online, website, phenomenal. I mean, your whole deal of how you open the door for people that would not have the opportunity. I mean, poets, models, you connect the dots for them. Then you connect it to the Southern California Chamber of Commerce, which is from the desert to the sea, right? Like 16 chapters, and your chapter is
Inland Cities East, Ice, baby. Yes. So we cover San Bernardino, Rialto, I believe Fontana, Beaumont, Redlands, parts of the mountains, Highlands. So we got it, Colton. So we have a pretty wide net.
And you have a mixer there once a month, correct?
Correct. Correct. So we have our monthly mixers, which is once a month. Our monthly mixer is every last Monday of the month. So our mixer this month will be October the 30th, the day before Halloween. So our mixer theme is game night. So we just want people. We don't at this for this. Have partaked in an activity or game, but to get to know one another. October the 30th in San Bernardino. You can find all the information on the website, the Chamber website, or our Facebook. And that's the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce.
They call that a mute button for some kind of reason. Just, you have to push it in order to be heard.
Okay.
But 16 chapters, is that correct?
Yeah, from the desert to the sea. Yes. So we have 16 chapters, which is overseen by different presidents from all over. And what's so awesome about the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce and becoming a member is that once you become a member, so say like if you become a member for our chapter Inland Cities East, you don't just become a member, just our chapter, like we just got you sold up. You can't, go anywhere else. You get to network with all of those other sister and brother chapters that we have throughout Southern California. And each chapter, their mixers get anywhere from, 30 plus individuals. And it's just another opportunity for you to be able to expand your network and also your opportunity to be able to, promote your business as well.
I think it's one of the most, Mr. Wallace, there, the president, he's super visionary,
man.
He and I Marines. So, he's that gunnery sergeant style in the trenches. He gets all the meetings, desert to the sea.
I don't know how he do it. How does he have that energy? Like he goes to all of the mixers. Like, I don't know.
I mean, commitment. Yeah. And thank you for what, what you said there earlier about my work ethic. It's just a thing. And then somebody will say, wow, but if it's your thing, you do it naturally like yourself.
Right.
So you receive those kind of compliments like, well, it's what I do, and that's what he does. It's got all kinds up there in San Bernardino, that amazing whole entire shopping center, for the chamber to be able to network and grow. Have you been there?
Yeah, well, actually, that's my headquarters too. Like, look, I'm over here too. I'm rich and whatnot. Yeah, so I do a lot of my production company, because I'm based out of San Bernardino, pretty much. So being a part of, that's what I'm saying, being part of the chamber, it really is a definitely a great resource. But yes, so the youth build, and I'll talk about that a quick second. But the chamber is actually located on the corner of 4th and I want to say 4th and F Street. It's in the Chic Impact Center. So we have a couple of offices, a couple of the chamber itself, and then also youth build as well, which is a connection with the chamber, which Rich oversees that as well as for if you're anywhere, I believe from 16 or 17 to the age of 25, and you don't have a high school diploma, they help you get your high school diploma and also get you tools for other areas in life. So that's over there as well. So it's just a one-stop shop. So that's our headquarters.
Vision is huge up there. I mean, I just when you start mentioning the capacity of the chamber, it'll take over the whole show because it's got so much. Right. The facility is great. We'll be bringing that up. And there's some work to be done. What I love about it though is you get to roll your sleeves up and get to work and build something alongside other individuals. That's amazing. Now,
absolutely.
You have What It Do with Luke. I mean, you invited me to that. I love how it goes. You have the group where everybody can promote their business. So, tell us a little bit, about what you do with What It Do with Luke.
Yeah, so I changed the name of the group to What It Do Inland Empire, but it's still overseen by, ran by us, Luke Productions, and pretty much it's just another source of networking for entrepreneurs, individuals who are into entertainment, fashion, whatever your widget is, to be able to come on and just be able to share and promote. You just never know who may be in need of your services. And so we just provide that platform for people. Yeah. So if you have a business or you're an entrepreneur and you're looking or to seek services, definitely hop on the platform. What It Do in Empire, community networking and entertainment news.
Oh man, and tell us here. Let's keep right on the same track. You got some major things coming up. Tell us about this.
Oh yes, awesome. Yes, thank you so much for that. So as we said earlier, we do different events to be able to provide platforms. So one of the things that we are doing is we are providing a platform for poets and spoken word artists and also readers, a safe space. A lot of times we just came off of doing our mental health. It's called Minding My Mental, which was a mental health poetry It was workshops, but it was $1,000 poetry slam competition. We give away money. We give away money out here, you know, with what we do.
Money.
So, yeah. So 2 individuals walked away with $500 each. And what it was is that we had a 12-week class of just individuals coming in and sharing about mental health and, you know, giving tips and tools on how to implement poetry and also painting to help, combat some of the stress you may be having, or just another outlet, a form of healing, a healing mechanism for individuals that may be going through suffering themselves with mental illness, or you may know someone. It don't have to be you yourself, but you may know someone, and just be able to have those tools to share. And shout out to Linda Hart, who is the CEO, founder of the African American Health Coalition. She's really big on mental health. So she was our keynote speaker throughout the entire event.
You guys put it on real nice every time. Anything I've ever been to that's a lube involved with a of sort, you could tell you kind of come in and you change up a little bit. You know, I'm at a lube production event, and your attentiveness to the details, everything, always good. Thank you for that. You know, I got a chance to be selected for the Pomona Valley chapter next month. It's an absolute honor.
Yes, congratulations. That's on my birthday too, November the 6th. I heard.
Oh, wow, man. You know, I don't mean to put business, but you might as well get business and birthday. We intertwine it right there. I'm going to put this up here right there. It'll be on the 6th, man. That's going to be pretty cool.
Yes.
Just, it's another information. Humble, honored, excited. Someone was saying, well, it's just, no, nothing's just anything. That's the situation with us in most cases, well, that's just, when you do an amount of work, an amount of commitment like you have, and you take small incremental steps, and you go through doors that, may be difficult, whatever, you navigate. If you take each step with the blessing. Right. I don't want to get in my thing, but I'm a baby in the word, so I like to share it. And other people have the scriptural context. I always tell them, well, do that. I'm just living it. So they say, apply the work to match the work you do to match the level of the faith you have, right?
Amen.
And he said we have a mustard seed of faith. So what if we apply the entire mustard seed?
Right, and then mustard seed is so small.
I mean, but you implied, that's what I'm saying. You took the whole mustard seed. There you go. I don't know what, that's somebody might catch that. I'm trying to understand it, but I know that if we do the work, champion.
Yeah.
Talk about the work you do. Any last comments, how to catch up with you, what you got coming on? No, I'm saying, tell us anything that you have to share with us as we go. Most definitely let the people know how to reach you, whatever they got going on. You got the floor, champ.
Absolutely. Once again, thank you so much. So really quick, also talking about shows, also November the 9th is the poetry event that we have, but directly after the poetry, the same evening is going to be a comedy show, which is going to be ran by comedian Mac Rome. And he have a couple of amazing comedians that's going to be coming on. Definitely check out my Loop Production page. That'll be on my Loop Production page. It's also in the What It Do in Empire page as well. That event that's coming up. Then also too, I want to talk about We Feed the Homeless. We had to stop because of COVID for 2 years. So we are gearing back up. This will be our 9th one in November the 21st. We always do it the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And what we do is mobilize with different individuals where we actually cook and make plates. And then we actually take them out to, those individuals who are in need. We meet them right where they're at. So we go under the freeway paths. We go in the parks. We go behind abandoned buildings, the liquor stores, on this particular day to take, food, hot food, and socks or any hygiene products that we have. So we are looking for volunteers and individuals who would like to donate for that. You can always reach out to me via text by 909-567-1000. That's 909-567-1000. All of the information is on all of our social media networks, our website, which is our nonprofit, which is community what I do with Lou Community Umbrella Services, and that is LP Community Umbrella Services at yahoo.com. And then really quick, I want to jump back to the chamber. Then I'm gonna jump back. November the 18th, we have our 30-year anniversary. We'll be honoring several different individuals throughout Southern California. Each chapter will be. So definitely be a part of that, celebrating 30 years. And then we also have our acquisition and mergers summit that is happening Thursday to that Saturday as well. So check out the chamber website. If you have a business that you are looking to sell or that you want or that you may want to purchase, you may want to be a part of that. So check out the acquisition and merger information on the chamber website. Okay, and then back over to Lou Productions really quick. Shout out to the Bromatics. I want to shout out the Bromatics. They are performing this Saturday at the Epics Event Center in Rancho Cucamonga. This is a group that Lou Productions is promoting. They are an old school group that do covers from all of your old school classics. 5 guys. Check out all the information on our websites and all of our social media platforms. And that's the Bromatics. Thank you, KeJohnna. It's a lot, huh? It's a lot.
I'm trying to tell the people you got a lot going. This is one of the best platforms to tell people about a lot that we have going on. It's good to have a lot. So many people tell you slim it down. You don't need, but God gave you amazing gifts and visions. So for you to put one of them in a can,
I can't.
And say you can't. It's one of the most difficult things to get other people to understand what vision expands. It just expands, and man, how do you I do what I said I was going to do. I tell people one time what I'm going to do. I ask people one more time what they like to do with me, and all the time I'm working on it. So when they say, man, how'd you? Well, I asked you. I told you I'm doing. Here it is. I get a chance to speak about it now.
Out. Right. Just push it out. I look at all of my I look at it as giving birth.
Hey, you got to push it out, and that's what you do.
Right. All these different things and whatnot. And it's just crazy when you're an entrepreneur and things come to me at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? In the wee hours of the morning and whatnot. And I'll be like, God, really something else? You want me to do something else and whatnot? And it just be like a whole little cycle, going. It's just like, and whatnot. But I thank God for my mindset. You know what I'm saying? I give God the praise, the honor, and the glory to be able to do what I'm destined to do. You know what I mean? To be able to the charge that's over my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's like an octopus. You know how octopus got all those different arms? I mean, I really be feeling like an octopus. You know what I'm saying? From chamber to Lou Productions, and then I work a 9 to 5. I don't even want to talk about my county job that I've been at for almost 20 years. It'll be 20 years next year, which is, community engagement services work. So I've been doing event coordination for over 20 years in the city of San Bernardino. So I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. You know what I mean? When it comes to, putting stuff together, and I believe in providing quality entertainment, quality, you know what I mean? If it's not right, if it's not good, I don't want to have nothing to do with it.
And that's what you do. That's not a doubt. Now, there's not a person that could say anything to go the other way on that, because you do the work. The vision that we have, it does wake you up. I say, have a vision or passion so strong that you don't need an alarm clock to wake up to get it. You want it. You get to. I got to. Work kind of is like I gotta go and find a way. If I can, I'm gonna take a brief. Hold on with me. I gotta share this. You've inspired me this morning.
I will come on with it.
I do a thing. Here you go right here. Stand by.
It's Monday.
I love that breakthrough thought, right? Like breakthrough thought. Yes. What if we said, you know what? And you got to get to a place. I love the place. I think I'm gonna do a book. You know what? ... It's like they told you couldn't. And you just finally, you know what? And you do it. What if you just made your mind up to say, you know what? I'm going to clean the break room because it's being nasty. You know what? I'm going to start bringing my own Fabuloso because I want the bathroom clean. What happens is, I'm just saying at the bottom denominator of things, you started to do you know what? I'm going to win. And you started to apply that to yourself. Just like you said right there. Yeah.
You got to have that mentality. I just want to share this really quick. I went to a gala. Shout out to Pathway from Boys to Men. They celebrated their 18th year gala. And shout out to Kim Carter. If you guys don't know who Kim Carter is, Google her. I mean, this queen is putting it down throughout Southern California, but definitely in San Bernardino with Time for Change Foundation. And she was honored. And then also Terrence Stone, he was honored. He was the keynote speaker. He's from Young Visionaries, and he's also Terrence Stone is also the president for the High Desert chapter, but he his speech was it moved me so much to the point where he was actually giving a description of how we are as a people when we are unlearned or we don't know any difference and we just model after what we see. And he was talking about how he was online and he saw this gentleman who was doing a science experiment with fleas. And he was talking about how the fleas were in the jar, and was talking about the capacity of how far a flea can actually hop, like really, 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 really far. But because these fleas were in this jar, and the person put this little cap on side the jar, whatever the case may be, and he was saying how even though these fleas have the capability of hopping, so many feet, because of this capacity, this thing on the top, they're only going to hop so far. And then their parents, the mama flea, the daddy flea, I'm just trying to remember, they're having all these babies and they're only teaching them how to hop this far and not hop out the jar. And I thought that was so deep, the way Terrence broke that down. We have to not be afraid to hop out the jar. We can't be afraid of not, being able to showcase, our skills and our talents, because we're so worried about what, Sister Mary gonna say, or or John is gonna say, or this, that, and the other, and not being our true, authentic self. How you ever gonna get it? You know what I'm saying? You can't be sleep. You know what I'm saying? Talking about you gonna get it, but you sleep. You sleeping.
Ooh,
you know what I mean? Ooh. A grinder is on the grind 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Even when you sleep, you grind it. I know I am. Even when I'm asleep, I'm grinding, because my mind is steady keep going. Instead of keep turning, you know what I'm saying, to try to think of something to better myself or my situation, you know what I mean, or to pour into my nonprofit or my business. Every day I'm thinking about how can I win? How can I make an impact, not only with my business, but also in my community? So I thought that was very inspirational, how he used that scenario with the fleas and all that and the other, you know what I'm saying? I'm a hopper. He said, you got to be a hopper. I'm a hopper. I ain't saying just inside the jar. I want to hop outside the jar, KeJohnna.
Man, let's get outside this pot. You're in the pot, and nobody believes that it's another side of the outside of the pot. Here's something else for you. See, all the inside of the box, you really don't know, because the information is on the outside of the box. All the information. So you got to get outside of the box to see a larger world. And sometimes when we're in these environments,
exactly,
where we're sharing new trends.
Yes,
somebody call you and tell you it's a funny company coming out named Google. They're going to, we share this kind of information, but it's hopping outside of that box, not allowing for the environment to have that screen on top of what you can accomplish and do. Man, think about it. It's early in the morning. We even had a little extended show this morning, but your energy, I believe that momentum, if you capture it early, it just builds on itself. You're going to work, you're going to be in the coffee room, people going to be, girl, what's going on with you? I was on the grind. I'm already on the grind. I own my own business. Flip, flop, fail, fall, don't matter. I got my own. You better get your own way to do.
A try beats a fail.
Because if it's going to be hard, you might as well make it your own hard. Words from you. What you think about that as we turn out this morning?
Oh yeah, absolutely. KeJohnna, a try beats a fail every day. I tried it, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. And then going back to it's biblical too. It's some generational curses, you know what I'm saying, because our ancestors, or because they wasn't able to, you know what I mean, they could only do certain this, that, and the other. So it's about being afraid. God is not the author of fear. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a scared soldier, you know what I mean? And whatnot. And sometimes you got to come, from the battlefield, and you got to get on that front line, you know what I mean? And make it happen and whatnot. So I'm definitely grateful, to be, collaborating with the individuals such as yourself that I do collaborate with. I want to shout out my team, definitely Davita Bourne, who's administrative director. And then also, our community liaison, Portia Dillard. These two individuals are very instrumental in, what we do with Loop Productions. And also Tyrone Thompson, want to shout him out. And I want to just give a shout out to all of our supporters and everyone who has supported us over the years and just showing us love and giving us encouragement, to keep going on and to keep running this race. And that's what it's about. Keep running the race, staying steady, unmovable. But in saying all that, I do want to say that your mental health is important too, while being this big boss and this entrepreneur, and over all of these different holding all these different titles and hats. You have to take time for your mental. Whether you take 3 minutes out of your day just to sit there and just do some breathing techniques, so you know what I'm saying, just to be able to come back and whatnot. Because if you're no good to yourself, you can't be good or effective to the individuals that you're trying to reach. So always make sure you take time out for your mental health, whether that's listening to some nice serene music, like I said, or the breathing techniques, if you do yoga or workout. I just worked out before I got on the grind. I worked out for a good 30 minutes, KeJohnna, and I was on it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about. Breathe. Yes. You have to.
We're gonna break it down. But customer service says, not a problem, right? You just listen to the customer, the client, and sometimes you have to say, please hold. Peace, right? Peace, be still. Find the peace in the middle of the thing. Lou, you got me going on a good day today. I'm fired up, man. This is I'm glad we starting off a Monday with this. We're gonna do some replays. It might play on Friday, it might play on Sunday again, but we're gonna play this some more. Don't worry about the Monday stuff. Just get the meat and potatoes out of there. Lou, it's been amazing to have you on. We're gonna do this some more. We'll talk about some other projects we got going on.
Thank you.
Tell my main man Tyrone too. Call Tyrone. Yeah. Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
Have a good one. Oh, I did sing live, didn't it? Somebody go have that. I'm sorry.
It's all good. You was call him.
Call Tyrone. I see you on the other side, champion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, King. You have a blessed week.
All right, man. How about that, man? Lou Dowdy or Lou Productions out there doing the thing, making adjustments, but making it happen. That's the deal. Get out there. Make it happen. It might be early in the morning here. Oh, they're up early. But it's almost break time in New York. So if you're in a competitive industry where you do business on a national level or looking to do business on a national level, let alone on a global level, you're going to have to make some kind of adjustments to not just your time, but the time of business operations. So get up, get on it, make it happen, do what you got to do. No excuses, all the good stuff, man. But it's just real talk. So, as we get on to it, I'm going to be honored to see you. I hope you can make it. Share the information. Hometown guy right out of Pasadena, California, just doing some work. Happen to be in the midst of other people like the amazing Miss Lou Dowdy, who you just heard from, that do work, committed to doing the work, willing to fail, willing to fall, willing to lose so that we can win, but more importantly, win by helping other people. This is a people helping people world. And if you're a person that likes to help people, you're a difference maker. That means you come up with solutions over situations. So that's what we're going to be talking about. I'll be speaking from a book, 7 Keys to Success. My 7 keys, not the 7 keys, not the only keys. These are 7 keys. Start now, use what you have, control what you know, complete what you start, execute your plan, share your success, and stand for something right there out there in Pomona, California. Get a chance to come through. We will see you on the other side. Shout out to my main man out there, C. Robert. Appreciate your comments out there in the social media land. You've done an amazing job out there. Lucretia, the full name there, right? Government. Lou, thank you for all you do. Janie, President, Moreno Valley Chapter, Southern California Chamber of Commerce. Appreciate you. And my main man out there in Florida, Mr. Robert F. McFall, man, salute. Let's take over the world, brother. I'll be calling you a little bit later today. Have a great day on purpose. If you want to get your podcast on, you want to broadcast your message, you want to tell the world about what you want to do with your brand, with your company, with your message, with your podcast, I'd like to help you do exactly that. You contact us, and I'll show you how you get started. Real simple. Stand by. Have a great day.